To begin the process, a calling agent at GreenPlanet has now just completed a call with the predictive dialer application 3C Logic. Once that call has been completed, it takes the contact's information from that application and it pushes it into SugarCRM as a client record and creates a related call record to that client. Based on the result of the call itself, if an appointment needs to be made, an appointment record in Sugar is also automatically created and related to both the call and the client. We also make sure to tie in who the agent was from the predictive dialer application, so GreenPlanet's able to run their reports and know what agents are making what appointments based on what calls. To allow GreenPlanet to manage their appointments more effectively, we created a new view within Sugar called the Meeting Scheduler view. This allows them to see all of their appointments for a particular day, spread across all of their agents. This view also gives them the ability to change the times and the assignments of the appointments themselves in a quicker way than it would be if they had to go one by one to each one of these appointment records. Now that the appointment times and assignments have all been finalized, let's take a look from the field sales agent perspective what it looks like when they log into their external portal. As an agent, when I first log in, my homepage is a dashboard of any upcoming appointments I may have. I also have some additional functionality like adding a new door-to-door contract, which allows me to create a contract record in Sugar without a related appointment. Let's take a look at our test appointment and see what it looks like from the detail view. On the appointment detail page, I'm now able to see information about the appointment itself, the related client information, and even related modules within Sugar to this client, such as call information, notes and attachments, any kind of contracts they might have, and even some product information. I also have the ability to create my own notes and attachments with uploaded files, and even create new contracts from here. As an agent, I can even update this appointment information with my results. So we have the ability to have a drop-down for the appointment result, which can be set, as well as the appointment notes. Let's see what a new contract looks like for the field sales agent. Now that I had a successful appointment, my potential customer is ready to sign a contract. And this here is where it is one of the biggest advantages that GreenPlanet has with using SugarCRM and our external portal application. Since the agents no longer have to worry about carrying around paper contracts, they can quickly put in all the information they need for a contract digitally. We also make sure that our data is being kept compliant by making sure that things like the Enbridge account number is at least 12 characters long. If it's not, we're still not able to submit our contract until it's at least 12 characters. We're now able to set up our installation times, set up our installation dates, and based on this client's geographical location, our products dropdown is pulling in information from the product catalog within Sugar and showing the appropriate products. Even if the product isn't actually within Sugar, we still have another selection to manually put in an additional product. Now that our contract is complete, we'll go ahead and hit submit. Since we're doing everything electronically now, we don't need our paper contracts. We've built a DocuSign integration to take what the field agent put on the last screen for the contract and actually pre-fill in the values within our DocuSign template of the contract itself. So now you can see that we have our customer information up top, the products they've selected, and even the installation dates and times. We've also went ahead and set up our signatures that the customer needs to sign in each one of the areas. Back in Sugar under my client record, I now see that I have a contract that's been created. On the contract details, all the information that was inputted by the field agent in our external portal has been pushed into our contract record here in Sugar. So to give these Sugar users ability to see the actual signed contracts themselves, we've taken all the contracts that were signed through our DocuSign integration and push them into the contract as related notes with the attached PDFs against them. The next step in our process to complete this contract is our third-party verification. With our DocuSign integration, when it creates the contract in Sugar, we also have a TPV record that is automatically created and associated to the contract. The TPV record is a script record that allows the calling agents to call out to the customer to verify the contract. If the customer is eligible for rebates, we display a rebate table that the calling agent can reference. Now that our contract is ready to be scheduled for an install, I'm able to use Sugar's PDF Manager to create purchase order and work order PDF templates that can be sent off to the suppliers and the installers. The last step in our process is an installation. In order to keep the Sugar users from having to create these things manually, a case record is automatically generated for the installer once our status has been set for the contract itself to schedule an install. It's also pre-populated with some of the information from the contract that pertain to the installation. Now that our installation case is set up, let's take a look at what the installing agents will see on their portal. As an installing agent, when I log in, my homepage is a little bit different than the field service agents. I only see the cases that I need to work on for my installs. The case detail page shows me the information about the case, the client information, the contract information, and the products related to the contract. I can also upload any notes or attachments that are needed, update the case itself, or even create a certificate of completion document. The COC, or Certificate of Completion, is another document that Green Planet installers used to have on paper. We ported that over using our DocuSign integration as well, and now we're able to pre-fill in some of the values on that document based on the case information. We're also able to set up our signatures for both our installers and our customers. To complete the installation, as an installer, I can click the Click to Update Case button. This allows me to update some of the information that's on the case record in Sugar myself. Some of the fields may be locked down, which Green Planet does not want me to change, but the ones that they're most concerned about, such as labor hours, status, and so on, are what the installers are able to update. This closes the loop with Green Planet on their installations and inevitably closes the loop on their customer journey.